Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to another Royal Rumble. We got a great one here for you tonight. Super Heavyweights. Super Heavyweights, it's one of my favorites, one of my personal favorites because usually, the Super Heavyweights always have the advantage. Well, think again. They're not going to have it tonight because everyone is a Super Heavyweight. Now, they may be super tall, they may be super big, but they fall in that class. They're a part of this match, basically. And I don't know how this is going to turn out. I think it's one of my favorites. One of my favorites to do, and I like to do at least one a year. Maybe we can do another one, but it's going to be hard to find another 30 super heavyweights. I'm sure I could. And of course, I always watch out for, like sometimes they want to say the Trash Man is or Bender. I don't count those. So I go for someone who's either really tall, really buff, or really big. And Apocalypse, yeah, he's definitely going to be a part of this. But you're going to see all of the greats in one match. And a lot of these guys have won before, but it's going to be the hardest challenge for them because they're going up against the same weight class. Usually they have a couple light heavyweights, cruiserweights, and just regular heavyweights. And here comes Goro. They call him Prince Goro. I mean, what kind of prince is that? That's a face only a mother could love. I better not say that to his face, though. Yeah, I don't want to be on the other end of a fatality. That would stink, especially by Goro. That'd be one of the worst ones. But anyway, let's kick this thing off. I'll have it on 30-second entrance intervals. So every 30 seconds, you're going to be getting somebody else. As long as there's less than 8 in the ring. And look at Goro. He's pretty fast, too. It's not just, some of these guys aren't fast at all. Some of them can barely walk. They got so much weight on their legs. And Rhino is number 3, one of my favorite Marvel villains. He is a underrated Spider-Man villain, in my opinion. One of my favorites by far. And I know a lot of people think he's lame, and I'm not saying he's on the same tier with the Goblin or Mysterio or Doc Ock, but I really like him. I think he's a really good. They really haven't done him justice in live action, but I like the cartoon version. And number 4 is Fat Albert. So I've added him to this match. I haven't had him this whole year. So this is the first time you're seeing him. Hey, 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 who wants to play? I could never really get into that cartoon. I always did think that one guy was cool, though, that wore the thing on his head. I always thought that character was cool. I don't know his name, but I think when he took the thing off, he didn't have a face or something. I forget exactly, but Doomslayer is number 5. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is going to be... I'm pumped up for this. Definitely. I'm going to try to play Doom Eternal soon. Yeah, I think I'll have a lot of fun with that. Well, maybe. I heard they, the AI in the game tries to really make you angry and try to mess with you and just trick you and stuff. So I probably will get mad. I'm sure I'll get mad. I don't think I've ever played a Doom game where I didn't get mad. And Shaq is here. Of course, we have to have Shaq. I actually don't have Yao Ming for this list. I was kind of in a hurry, and I did look for him, but I couldn't find him. I'm sure he's somewhere there. But Yao Ming's always fun to have. Because in real life, he is 7'6", so I don't even think they'll allow his height on here. His actual height. And Kingpin is number 7. I love the Kingpin, one of my favorite Marvel villains. Love Daredevil. I'm a big Daredevil fan. And, of course, he's a Spider-Man villain as well. He's probably a villain of multiple people. But those two, I think, are where you see him the most. I think he's mainly a Daredevil villain. I mean, then they got that show Echo coming out. I think she has a rivalry with him as well. And Hulk is number 8. So this Incredible Hulk is just... I've praised this one many times before. He's really good. Really good. And Shaq's in trouble. He's trying to hang on there. And Fat Albert tried to get him, but that didn't work. And look at Goro. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I don't think it's going to be as tough lifting them out this time because everyone's strong. But they're not. Oh, there goes Apocalypse, so he's already done. Yeah, you're going to have to really watch out for Goro and the Hawk. They can really do some damage. Oh my goodness. Doomslayer just got slayed there. And Rhino's finished. So we're going to be adding some more. Double DDT. And Shaq eliminates Goro. Prince Goro, may I say. Because he's apparently Prince. He's definitely not Prince Charming. And Captain Underpants is here. I love Captain Underpants. Used to read some of those books growing up. I actually got it, one of the books, taken away from me when I was a kid. My mom did not like it. Let's just say that. And now nobody's going to stop me. But obviously, I don't read them anymore, but I always thought it was a very good, whoever wrote those books, he did a really good job. His marketing, it just made you want to buy the book. The illustrations were great. It was funny. Just everything about that book. I remember that series. And it was funny. It was hilarious seeing that as a kid. It was kind of crude, but it was still a lot of fun. And look at the Hawk here. Hawk just leveled Slender. We got Slender here, and I know he's slender, but he's still really tall. So he fits the description for super heavyweight. Because sometimes when you're super tall, you can be heavier. And no one could still notice. And Fat Albert has been eliminated. And number 11 is Sully. One of the biggest giants that you're going to see in this matchup. Oh man, Slender got leveled. Love that move. I don't know what that move's called, but it's an incredible move. And speaking of incredible, the Incredible Hulk is finished. And Underpants might be joining him. Yep. Captain Underpants is done. I need to really pick up one of those books again. Because, like I said, that author is so talented. He knows how to, like when you look at the front of his books, you're just automatically want to read that book. I mean, his marketing is really good on it, and the illustrations, and it's hilarious. Just, I definitely got to go back. I need to go back and look at those and look at Goosebumps. Those are the two series I need to look at. I don't like reading long books. Like, I can't read like Game of Thrones or any of those. And here comes the big baby. And Shaq has been eliminated. Yeah, I can't read any. I don't like reading long books. I've read a couple, and I need to read more. I just don't have really a lot of time to read. But you know, I should make time, because reading is good. You just got to read the right things. You can't read boring stuff. And Peter Griffin is number 13. Of course, the legend himself. Family Guy played a big role in my teenage years. Big role. I remember like 5 nights a week, I'd watch that and then probably watch Jay Leno, right? Just a little bit of Jay Leno after. Just his, usually I wouldn't watch the whole show because it was on way too late, but I would watch. Family Guy came on from 11 to 11:30, and then Jay Leno would start at like 11:35. And I'd watch his monologue, and then I would probably turn it off after that. And there goes the big baby. So Slender Man eliminates Big Baby. And we got Jokic in the house. Him and Shaq are the only 2 NBA players in this. And Juggernaut is number 15, one of the most infamous super heavyweights. And number 16 is Stay Puft. Yeah, I had to add him. I almost forgot about him, too. Yeah, Giants. Nothing but... That's why I love this. I love this. It's just... You're never going to find a Rumble that's more fair than this one. More fair than this one. Because this is as fair as you can get. Of course, some people are heavier than others, but they're all super heavyweights. So there's no excuses. And Solely survives. Look at Peter Griffin here. Stay Puft has been eliminated. Wow, that was quick. And Kingpin may be joining soon. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't matter how big you are in this. And there goes Jokic. And Slender's been on a roll. And there goes the Doomslayer. My goodness, how many are you going to eliminate? And now he's given... Wow. He is on fire. And now he's showing off and everybody's laying on the mat. Wow. Incredible. And 17 is Principal McVicker. He is, oh my goodness, Slender just keeps on eliminating people. Principal McVicker is probably the weakest of anybody in this match. So he has the lowest overall. Of course, he is a super heavyweight. But he does have the lowest overall. So I don't expect a lot out of him. But we'll see what he does. And Thanos, 18. Thanos, of course, has a history. And he can really cause some trouble. I'm sure we could do another one of these with another set of roster, but it's going to be a lot more difficult finding those people, for sure. And number 19 is Optimus Prime. And 20 is Eric Cartman. So wow, yeah, we could see South Park versus Family Guy. I would love to see that. And Slender in trouble, and Optimus just turns around. Had an opportunity to take him out. And what does the semi-truck do? He just turns his back on his enemy. As you can tell, I'm not the biggest Transformers fan. I know, I get hate over it all the time. I don't care. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I'll watch the movies. The cartoon I will consider legendary because of what it achieved and what it has achieved. But, first of all, a lot of the movies aren't great. I think we all can agree on that. And, Michael Bay's, most of his Transformers are horrible, with the exception of like 3. I like 3, and 1's okay. 2 I won't even talk about, and I really didn't watch any after that. So I heard they get worse, and probably not worse than 2, but still. And Big Daddy is here from BioShock. I like old Big Daddy. Now, I'm telling you, I think Slender's the one to beat. Him or Sully are right now the best in this match. Slender Man's gotten multiple eliminations, and he should have been eliminated. But Optimus did not seize the opportunity. And number 22 is the Colossal Titan from Attack on Titan. And Slender, oh my goodness, he just continues to dominate. And Thanos has been eliminated. Now, I mean, he's giving out choke slams like Oprah gives away cars. I mean, what is going on with it? He eliminates Thanos now? And that's a tough elimination to do. And Sully's hanging in there as well. Both of them are. And Optimus is going to have a shot here. Can he end the reign of Slender Man? And Colossal Titan eliminates Peter. Optimus is going to get another shot, but Slender just gets right back in. And 23 is Galactus. Oh, wow. That's someone you don't want to see in the final 10. He's won a few of these before. Eric Cartman stuff too. A lot of these guys have won before. But like I said, the weight class is all super heavyweight. No exceptions. And Slender's going to have another elimination unless it's unreal. And there goes Optimus as well. Unbelievable. And Big Daddy has an opportunity here. And he doesn't go for it. And now you got Nightmare Fredbear. By the way, Five Nights at Freddy's was just mid for me. I thought it could have been a lot better, but it wasn't terrible either. But it did good at the box office. So we're going to be seeing number 2 and probably number 3. I mean, Jason Blum knows how to market. Look at Galactus. Oh, what a gut punch. And Sully's in trouble. And Darkseid at 25. I can't imagine who's number 30. It's going to be bad news for anybody, I mean. But Slender and Sully are the two to beat right now. They have been the best. And Galactus eliminates Sully. Wow. So Sully's done. So Slender is the one to beat. Surprisingly. I didn't expect him to do as well as he's been doing. I mean, he's been over-exceeding expectations. For sure. And Jason X is number 26. Oh. This just keeps on getting better. I love it. I love it. This is, like I said, this is my favorite one to do. It's one of my favorites. And there goes Cartman. And Slender. I can't even keep track. Now Jason X. And Aaron Yeager is here. Wow, Aaron Yeager. Oh, yeah, he can cause some damage, especially really late into this. Aaron Yeager can be extremely devastating. Oh my goodness, how many choke slams? And now Big Daddy's next. And 28 is Omega Red. Big Daddy broke out of it. So finally somebody counters Slender. Just been unreal how many choke slams he's got away with. So we still have 2 more left. And who knows who it's going to be. I mean, I forgot who all I put in here. I can remember most of them, but not all of them. And, I mean, we got Darkseid in the finals, and there goes Aaron Yeager. Slender continues. Someone is going to have to stop him, and Shrek is 29. And Darkseid gets himself an elimination, so Big Daddy is finally done, and Slender is still the one to beat. And who's going to be 30? They're going to have the best advantage. I mean, Rumbles are never fair, but this is as fair as it gets with the weight class. Darkseid with the big boots. Gonna add a tombstone to Galactus. I mean, Darkseid versus Galactus, that would be pretty awesome. And who is number 30? It is Cyborg. Okay. It could be a lot of worse people than him at number 30. I mean, he is definitely, I would say he's one of the weakest in this. I mean, he kind of just barely makes the super heavyweight because of all the metal to him. I should have put Colossus in. I didn't even think about Colossus. Man. But, yeah, like I said, I was trying to pick really fast here. And look at that double choke slam. Wow. So here's who's left. And Shrek. I'm telling you, somebody is going to have to stop Slender. He is out of his mind with the eliminations. I mean, he definitely has the most, for sure. If he keeps this up, he's going to win the whole thing. He's been in here forever. I don't know exactly what number he was. And why not another chokeslam? There goes Darkseid. Someone must have did something with this character, because I've never seen something so unstoppable in a while. I mean, he's got, not only has he survived this long, he's gotten countless eliminations. I can't even count how many. And Galactus is going to get Omega Red. We're down to 4. Freddie tried it. And Slender countered. Freddie almost had it. It looks like he went for a finisher too. And Slender just countered the finisher. Oh, and Freddie counters it back. Okay. So finally we're... And Freddie's going to have a shot here. It's got to be over for Slender. Freddie's going to try to push him out with his foot. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That's just unbelievable. And Slender may have him here. Oh, the eye rake. The eye rake. Wow. That is just... These two are really having a little thing going back and forth. But we also can't forget about number 30 with Cyborg. And Galactus has a history with Rumbles as well. And Freddie. Oh, Cyborg. Oh, Slender doesn't even pay attention. He could have had Cyborg. Galactus is done, though. So we're down to 3. He could have had Cyborg. But uh-oh, Freddie's going to get him. Oh, wow. Wow. We got these two as the finalists. Let's go. These two have kind of had a back and forth also. Freddie's escaped 2 eliminations. And Slender's escaped about 2 as well. So, can Slender pull it off? I don't know. We'll see. This is our final 2. And Slender going to try to throw Freddie over the top rope. Now he's going to try to use his foot. Oh, yeah, it's not going to be as easy as the others. And Slender... I've always liked the Slender Man a lot. And more than Freddie. I mean, I've never really played Five Nights at Freddy's ever. I know a little bit about the backstory and all. And oh my goodness. You have got to be kidding me. That was unreal. What an unreal performance, especially in this environment of super heavyweights. And yeah, I mean, they're shooting fire off after that. I mean, that was incredible. And Slender Man wins. He is going to WrestleMania because that was an outstanding performance. Couple missed opportunities. I thought Optimus almost had him. Freddie almost had him. But it wasn't enough. You just can't beat the Slender Man. He's going to WrestleMania. I mean, he definitely deserved it. And I'm just speechless because I never thought he would be the one to win this thing. He has really not. I mean, he does weigh enough to be a super heavyweight, but he's more the height of one than the. I mean, he's not overweight and he's not muscular, really. But he makes it enough to be a super heavyweight, and he still pulls it off, which was incredible. And I don't know how, maybe you all, if you all counted how many he got, because I couldn't keep track of it. I think he at least got 10 eliminations, but maybe somebody can tell me how many he actually got. I think he at least got 10, and that was just incredible. And that's why it's one of my favorites. Usually it doesn't turn out like this, but yeah. Super Heavyweight Rumble is finished. Maybe we'll have another one. It's going to be harder to get another one together, but I think I could if I found enough people. I think it'd be extremely hard, though. I did leave some people off. Left Colossus off. I left Shao Kahn off. King Cold could have been a part of this. The Armored Titan. Android 16. I mean, there's room for more people for sure. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. And what a win by Slender Man. He is going to WrestleMania. And I will see you all later.